What's up guys, my name is Adrienne and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing 9 series that I'm in the middle of that I want to finish. Now, most of them are Mafia, 2 are dark. And what made me want to actually research and do this video to see where I'm at with different series is I recently finished Brutal Vow by JT Geisinger, which is the last book in the Queens and Monsters series. And that is one of my favorite Mafia series. And I have no idea why I never read the 4th book. Like, every book in that series I gave 5 stars except this one, which I gave 4. Like, Adrienne, how many of your favorite dark romance, Mafia romance series that you would like recommend to anyone haven't you finished? So I went down the rabbit hole of looking through my Goodreads and I came up with 9 series that I want to finish. This video is gonna go a little fast because I'm just gonna tell you the name of the series, the author, how many books are in the series, and what book I'm on. Don't get mad because some of these I only am on book 1, but I have high hopes. And book 1, I gave 5 stars. I made notes. Like, I'm trying to be an organized content creator. Let's see how that goes. The series we're going to talk about is the Sinner series by Michelle Hurd. So last week when I was going through my Audible library, I realized that I owned books 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I was like, Life of a Mood Reader. Let's read book 2 because I absolutely loved book 1 when I read it last year. Flew through those. These are very quick, easy, under like 300 pages standalone. So I read books 2, 3, and 4, and now I'm on book 5. And I'm really excited to go ahead and finish this out. I will say one thing I have noticed with Michelle Hurd is basically all of her books are going to be centered around making an alliance with different mafia heads. And she also has like a bromance going on, but make it like dark, broody mafia men, and I'm here for it. I absolutely love this series. I've given most of the books in this series either 4 or 5 stars. Very excited to finish Taken by a Sinner, which is the last book in this series. The series that we're going to discuss, everyone who reads Mafia romance is always like, oh my gosh, have you read the Darkverse series? You have to read the Darkverse series. If you watch any kind of booktube, TikToks, and someone is talking about Mafia romance, they're going to talk about the Darkverse series. Why I never read it, who knows? But I finally finished The Predator. Tristan and Marana, they have my whole heart. I've only read The Predator, which is the first book in the series. I gave it 5 stars. And I cannot wait to read book 2, which is a continuation of their story, The Reaper. This series has a total of 6 books. I heard the best things about the last book. For me, it may only be books 1 through 5, but I can't wait to start book 2. The next series we're going to talk about, you guys are probably tired of me talking about it, but I talk about it so much because I really want everyone to read it, is the Venomous God series by Jagger Cole. I absolutely love every book in this series. I have read books 1 through 4. I'm on the 5th book, which is Monstrous Urges. And the only reason why I have not completed this is I thought all of them were already out on audiobooks because I have consumed all of these via audio. And I really want this book via audio. I did send a message in his Facebook group asking when is this book coming to audio, and I was told June. So fingers crossed because this is one of my 5-star predictions. I cannot wait. If you don't listen to anything I say, just give this series a try. If you like dark mafia romances with plot and spice and men who will burn the world down for their girl, listen. This one, chef's kiss. The next series we're going to discuss is the Empire Royal series by Emilia Rossi. She's the author of His Tesoro, which I gave 5 stars, absolutely love. And finally, the second book in that series is out, His Juliet. That book is at the top of my TBR. I know that doesn't mean much because somehow I finished almost a Michelle Hurd series that wasn't even on there, but I digress. This is really at the top of my TBR list, and I do plan on reading that this month, and then I'll be caught up. From what I can see on Goodreads, there's going to be 3 books. I don't know if the author's going to add more, and the 3rd book doesn't come out till 2026. So I have time, but I really want to read this. Next series we're going to discuss is the Sinner series by Sam Sketcher. I'm freaking out because I'm actually going to meet her this weekend at a book signing that I'm attending, and did order the signing exclusive special editions of this series. So excited. I read book 1, which is Sinners Anonymous, and I gave it 4 stars. I liked it, but everyone who talks about this series is like, wait, you're gonna love books 2 and 3. Books 2 and 3 follow the same couple. I know the hero's name is Rafe, and I'm like, sign me up. I can't think of her name, but books 2 and 3, I'm finally on book 2. I'm ready to see what all the hype's about, and I'm ready to meet this author, take pictures, and have her sign the special edition. Next series that we're going to discuss is the North Shore series by Lola King. I read Beautiful Fiend the beginning of this year, and I gave it 4 stars. This series is about rival gangs that all live in the North Shore. The second book is called Heartless Beloved, and this is good girl, bad boy. Good girl lives on the good side of the town. Bad boy lives in the North Shore. Somehow they fall in love. I'm very excited. Like I said, this is a dark romance, so make sure that you check your trigger warnings, because Beautiful Fiend, it's a lot of doom and gloom. Like, she rips your heart out, but she does put it back together. Because the things that the hero and the heroine went through in book 1, I was like, I would have gave up. I'd have been like, you know what, we're not supposed to be together anyway. We are rival gang members. But I thoroughly enjoyed this series, and I can't wait to continue. So hear me out. The next series that we're going to talk about, does it have 10 books and the 11th book comes out in July? Yes. But are they super easy, bingeable reads? Also, yes. The series that I'm talking about is the Perfectly Imperfect series by Neva Altaj. I eat this series up. So you would say, well, why aren't you completely caught up? It's 10 books. Like let's be real. And I somehow skipped around. So I have read 7 of the 10 books. Did I read it in order? Of course not. So I need to finish books 6, 7, and 10. How I did not read books 10, because book 10, the audiobook, is not out yet. I consumed all of these on audio, and I want to just finish I just want to finish that way, because I've already read 7 of them via audio. 6 and 7, I don't know. I skipped around. I just read book 2, which is Broken Whispers, in March, and I gave it 5 stars, and it may be one of my favorite. One thing I will say with this series, each book that you read, you're like, oh no, that's my favorite. And then I read another one, I'm like, oh no, that's my favorite. So listen, if you want a short, easy Mafia romance series, check this one out. You will not be disappointed. I don't know anyone who does not like multiple books in this series if you read Mafia. And if you don't read Mafia and you want to give it a try, I think this is a good start, because it's Mafia, but it's not super, super dark. The only book that I think she does say is darker than most is book 7. And I think that's because it has trafficking in it. But whichever book it is, it's either book 6 or 7. When you open the book, she has that in the beginning pages of the book. So you'll know. That we're going to talk about. Part of me wants to finish it, and part of me is like, because 1, I gave 5 stars. Book 2, I gave 3 stars. And the next book that I would be on is the brother and sister of the hero and heroine from book 2. That was a mouthful. Anyway, the series that I'm talking about is the Billionaire King series by Eva Winters. Now, like I said, book 1, I will recommend to anyone who wants a billionaire, age gap, mafia romance, secret baby. If any of those tropes that I just said sound interesting to you, read the first book in the series. I'll insert a picture right here. I don't know. And I was kind of wanting that same dynamic from book 1. And then I read book 2, and it's like Mafia adjacent, because the hero is not really in the Mafia. He is the brother of someone who's in the Mafia. Like, I don't know. And book 3 is his brother and her sister. So that's why I was kind of like on the fence about this series, and on the fence about like, do I even want to continue? But this series has a total of 5 books, and I'm on book 3. If you've read this series, in the comments, let me know, did you enjoy like book 3, 4, and 5? Or should I jump around? Should I just skip book 3? Because book 3 doesn't seem that interesting to me, because I was not that invested in this couple. So should I just go to book 4? I know we're supposed to be completing series. I know, but it wouldn't be me if I didn't jump around in the series. Now, the next series, I love this Mafia series, and why I never finished it is beyond me. And that series is the Scorn Fate series by Victoria Page. I feel like Victoria Page is so underrated because a lot of people don't know or don't talk about this series, and I absolutely love it. I gave book 1 4 stars. I gave book 2 5 stars. It's one of my favorite Mafias. And I'm on book 3, is Scorn Loved. First off, do you see these covers? I think these covers, I don't know, sometimes if you throw flowers on a cover, I love floral covers. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I wasn't mad when everyone last year was putting flowers on a cover. I was like, sign me up. I'll buy it. I'm very excited for book 3 because the heroine is like badass. Like, she's not taking his shit. And I'm like, yeah, a strong FMC and a Mafia romance, check. I'm always gonna read it and have a good time every single time. I really wish more people would check out this series because it doesn't disappoint. The series that we're going to discuss in this video is the Hollow Boy series. And I know why I haven't read it because, again, I consumed this series on audiobooks, and then all of a sudden the 5th audiobook, it was out and then it went away, and I don't know why. I don't know if she got picked up and we're waiting for a re-release. I have a problem now. If I start a series and I read like some on audio and some on my Kindle or the paperback, then I'm okay. But I have consumed every single book via audiobooks, then baby, we got to finish it out via audiobooks because now I have these voices and these narrators in my head and I just refuse to read it with my eyeballs. So that's the reason why I have not read the 5th book, but I cannot wait. I keep checking to see where is the 5th audiobook because I need to know Silas's story because this is an interconnected standalone, The Hollow Boys. If you have not read it, it's not Mafia, it is a dark romance. There is an underlining mystery in every single book, so you have to read this book in order because basically what happens is Silas's girlfriend is murdered in the 1st book. And so that case of who done it, why, the town is corrupt, who's behind it, that continues all the way to the end of the series. So you can't skip around in this one. But I just need to know, like, Silas has to get a happy ending with someone, and the way that the book 4 ends, you see who it's possibly going to be, and I'm like, I need to know. Silas has a special place in my heart because he does suffer from mental health issues, and he lost the love of his life, and I'm like, I need his happily ever after, and I need it via audio. So those are the 9 series that I am in the middle of. I'm very excited to finish. Is it every single series that I'm in the middle of? No, but these are the 9 that I was most excited about. Now, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that song. But if you are on TikTok a lot, you'll remember last year that song was all over the place. Anyway, if we're honest, am I going to finish all of these like back to back to back to back? No, because how did we get here where I have 9 series that I'm in the middle of? And this is not just the only 9 series that I'm in the middle of. I wish it was. I'm in the middle of many more. But these are the 9 that are at the top-ish part of my TBR. If you've made it to the end of this video and you want to let me know, leave me a pancake emoji. I want pancakes. I don't feel like making pancakes. I don't want to go outside to get said pancakes because it's raining, but I want pancakes on this Sunday morning. Digress. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.